Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Last time, we completed Chapter 6 of the main story. And we got ourselves a skull, which I have since redecorated. It is now green. I like it, it's pretty. This time, I have a bit of a to-do list. I have a few affinity missions that I want to do that are going to get us more party members. And one standard mission that I want to do that will get us something else interesting. So I wanted to save it for on-stream. And Kira's at it already, apparently. Between streams, I did do more cleanup than I would typically. I did a bunch of heart-to-hearts and a few affinity ones that weren't too important. But to start, there's a quest up here that I want to do. Alrighty, where is this? Where is the target here? Let's track it. This quest was about, there was something setting up a signal that seemed like one of our distress signals, but we weren't sure what it was. So we were asked to go investigate. So let's go see what or who is behind that rock. Did you receive our distress call? We were only able to broadcast a very weak signal for fear of the ganglion. We're glad it was sufficient. Yeah, we found a new Xeno race. You came this far without identifying us? You humans are truly a most unusual race. It's curious that organisms so prone to irrational behavior have survived for so long. Still, your arrival proves that we were right to have sent our signal. While you seem less than logical, you clearly possess considerable combat prowess. By our calculations, humans have a 51% chance of destroying the ganglion. We wish to ally ourselves with the stronger side. Reaching out to you for aid was a logical inevitability. However, you represent a valuable asset to the ganglion. They will be loath to part with our considerable technical expertise. It follows that they'll embark on a concerted attack against your kind in order to take us back by force. Well, we already have how many races in New LA already that we're protecting? So what's one more? That's the logical course of action. But I fear it is somewhat premature. There are others of my kind who are currently stranded, and I would ask that you help me rescue them. Oh, there's a bunch of them. This constitutes all existing Orphe at present. I request that you now escort us to New LA. Regrettable. I suppose detection was inevitable. My kind are technologists, not warriors. You'll have to fight them back and keep us safe. Please? Will do.
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight.
So their race, the Orphe, is, as it kind of shown there, is just, they're based on logic, so had their calculations proved just slightly different, that we were on the losing side, then they would have allied against us. Which would not have been pleasant. Because we need all the help we can get. So this should unlock probably a lot of quests, and also an arms manufacturer. So, a good resource all around.
Now's your chance.
This could make all the difference. Spiral horn.
At this rate, I'm probably going to be decently overleveled for the next story mission, but I don't want to keep letting things pile up, which is why I did a little more off-stream than I would normally.
Pile on the hits. Iron prison.
Because I don't want to have this game take a year trying to do everything on stream, especially with the Switch 2 and
I feel amazing.
other things coming out that I'll also want to play on stream.
Myopic spray round.
Scott, I made sure they can't.
At least the important things I'm going to stick in story I'll stick to on here.
Furious blast. Hey, Reach. Why do I always see you doing push-ups in front of Commander Random?
Oh, round 2 it looks like. These ones are just slightly stronger, but still, not a worry. Well, besides the targeting, like, I just want to fight the things that are trying to fight me, not everything else on the map. You may have also noticed that I'm running a completely different party than on the last stream. I did cap out on affinity with everyone I had with me. I'm not max blade rank, but I don't want to waste affinity points since there's affinity missions and other things that I'll need to get them higher affinity with me. So doing all these quests and all these affinity missions with them on the party will help. Especially when, if I can do everything I want to do this stream, we'll be getting 6 new party members. I don't know if I'll be able to do all that this stream, but I am going to try. These enemies really just have a lot more health than I feel like they should. Let's overdrive. That'll do it a lot quicker. Still really haven't upgraded my skills much. I am doing the Psycorruptor line classes now since I capped out the other one. Enemy neutralization confirmed. You've done well. Now please accompany us to New LA before reinforcements arrive. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, we gotta take them over to Blade Tower and get them checked out. But we got some more friends on the planet now.
Yup.
I have to see what kind of gear they get from me. I don't remember.
Nice work.
Excellent work. I don't know what we expected, but it sure wasn't rescuing Xenos from the gangland. And Xenos with advanced tech, no less. We're rational beings guided and informed by logic. Our technology far surpasses yours. We're positive that we shall be of great assistance in development of your city. We have Director General Shosan's approval. The Xenos can have asylum here in exchange for assisting us on our survey of Mira, as well as providing any anti-ganglion intel they may have. They'll also be forming a new arms manufacturer. We previously engaged in weapon development for the ganglion. Now we shall put that expertise to use for you humans. In return, you will defend us. We scratch their backs, they scratch ours. Scratching is unnecessary. We'll hold you to the terms of our alliance as previously discussed. It's a figure of speech. That rescue mission was a crapshoot, but it paid off. Thanks for making it such a success. You have the gratitude of the Orphe as well.
Another step closer to my dream.
Yeah, so let's go check that out and see. I do have some uranium, so I can invest that to at least start getting them upgraded. Because I have all the other ones that I have access to capped out currently. Yeah, that's a lot. Probably get at least 2 or 3 levels out of this. Yeah, 2. Only need one more load of uranium should at least get me to level 3. Huh. Very interesting designs. Don't care for the helmets. I don't like the characters in helmets. I'd much rather see their face. But that went pretty quick, so let's see. Which of the 6 affinity missions do I want to start with? Sure. I don't know which mission gives which party member. And I honestly don't even remember these party members at this point. So it'll be fun to see. Oh, she's pretty.
Hmm? Aren't you...
This might be one of the new ones that was added in the remake. I'm not sure. I don't remember her. But yeah, let's see if she needs any help.
Huh? It looks to you like I need help. Huh, interesting. That's kind of a surprise. I mean, I thought humans weren't used to the whole talking with Xenos business. Honestly, I never expected one to actively approach me. I hope I didn't offend you there.
Well, we do have a lot of different races in the city by this point, so...
Say, you're a member of that Blade organization, aren't you? Hear me out for a moment, would you? As you guessed, I am in a sort of a bind. Thank you. You are a kind soul, aren't you? Okay, here's the story. Whoa, that's a lot of people. Hey, do Clorians really stand out so much? Our physical features don't seem all that different.
It's probably the ears.
Anyway, I don't think any of us are enjoying this attention much. Let's go someplace quieter.
Sure, let's do that. I like her jewelry, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Neil Nell, but you can call me Neil. Incidentally, is this your first time seeing a Clorian in the flesh?
Yep, definitely the first time.
Aha! Yeah, that's what I thought. We're uncommon. We Clorians rarely leave our home planet. Even I don't bump into many out here. Just to double check though. Your organization, Blade, was that the name? It's a paramilitary group equipped for combat. That about right? Okay, good. That's exactly the sort of thing I'm looking for. But then, it being a high-risk job, there's a ton of red tape to go through. The big cheeses need to sign off on it. they're even more fussy when a Xeno like me is involved. Nobody wants a diplomatic incident, right? I was ready to give up and go it alone, but you showed up right in the nick of time. It's my lucky day. From what I can see, some blades are willing to accept jobs at their own discretion. That'd be an accurate assessment, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just do it.
I haven't even told you what the job is yet. Talk about living life on the edge. You're a fearless one, aren't you? In the area that you humans call Oblivia, there's a huge ring-shaped structure. I want to investigate it, personally. You see, I'm a researcher of what in your language you'd call archaeology. My main focus is ancient alien ruins and literary archives. In short, you might call me a cosmo-archaeologist. Now, if that ring structure is anything like the thing I think it is, it may not be quite as innocuous as it seems. I'd like to hurry up and analyze its true nature. For that, I'd need to do some field work. Except, as you might be aware, that area is teeming with hostile indigens.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I need you to protect me from danger long enough for me to complete my survey. That would be the gist of my request. How about it?
Yeah, sure.
I'll fight too if the going gets tough, of course. I promise you, I've been in my fair share of scrapes. Exploring ruins is no picnic. All right, that'll be enough chit-chat. Let the journey to the giant ring begin! And thanks again for this.
Don't know if that's supposed to be like a Lara Croft reference or something, but hey. Who do we want to kick out is the question. I mean, you're already ranked 10, so... Alright, I vaguely know where they're talking about. And if they're not entirely innocuous, then we'll have to see what the deal is. Because if it's a threat, then we do need to deal with it. Okay, we got monkeys.
And there's the rub. I had hoped we wouldn't encounter any roadblocks, but we'll just have to bite the bullet. Time to earn your dinner.
Level 20, that's nothing.
I'm going to go valedictorian on you.
There's a few of these that we could have done a lot earlier, but
This will make all the difference.
Superior.
I didn't want to waste too much time and try to make some progress on the story. Now it's time to catch up on all of these.
Comic
Should probably be updating some of my skills in this skill tree. I haven't upgraded them yet. So I wasn't quite sure what I wanted, so I didn't want to waste skill points and then have to spend more money to reset them.
close quarters. Works for me. Superior decoy round.
But it's at a point where if I really want to be doing as much as I can, I need to get them upgraded. Especially when I'm the support person.
Focus on weakening them. This will make all the difference. Backslash!
Wild shadow.
Close the gap.
Burst grenade.
Yeah, tacos be noisy. Even though I spent a while playing with them right before stream to try to tire them out, but one of them's just not happy.
Somewhat backslash. Yes, now melee
Close
attack.
quarters. Works for me. Upper hand. Superior decoy round. Triple
I don't know what my sleep percent is, but it doesn't feel like I get it very much. That or it's just being woken up immediately.
Backslash. Ionic spray. Side slash.
I don't really switch targets very much. I just have everyone focus on one target just to have less damage coming in faster? And it works out just fine.
Superior decoy round. Watch how a real marksman does it.
So what if you staggered me?
Upper hand. Scott, did it. Triple pile on the head.
I'm really trying to think back if she was in the original, but
Shadow runner.
if she is, I really do not remember.
Doing better. Heal me.
Sorry, I hit first.
So I think there was 2 new party members in the remake.
Nicely done. You dispatched them expertly. Right, time marches on. I'll lead the survey from here. First off, we'll check the base of the ring. We're looking for data plug consoles. If all goes well, we may just be able to salvage our Mystery Hoops activity log. Let me think. I believe 2 should be enough. Until then, would you entertain any unwelcome guests?
Can do. Yeah, we'll be good.
Somehow I knew you'd say that. My life is resting wholly in your hands. Right then, let's get to work. We'll have this survey done in a blink.
Out of curiosity, what kind of class are you? Oh, you're a fundamental jaguar like Elma. Though nobody has the top classes for theirs, they're all just the second tier classes. Don't know why that is. Right, we found the USB port on one side. Now I guess we gotta find one on the other side. Gee, that's way far away. I guess the ring is very big. So we'll just warp to make this faster. Oh, we got storm weather. Let's, I guess, try to do this fast before we die. Honestly, it's about as annoying as rain is in Breath of the Wild, where you're in the middle of doing something and the weather gets bad and you can't do the thing you wanted to do anymore. But we can go for quests. Cutscene immunity.
Well. Not a surprise, but still unexpected. Huh. What's it doing out here in the far reaches of space?
Well, what is it?
I'm sorry. I've been keeping you in the dark, haven't I? Well, as it turns out, our ringy friend here is a planetary engineering system. Put simply, it's a terraforming device.
Huh.
Though that's not the thing that bothers me. It's the fact that there is Clurian tech incorporated into its workings. Our technology borrows heavily from ancient Samar, the oldest civilization in the known universe. This led to worship, and after a few thousand years, we reached unparalleled levels of prosperity. Our ancestors sought to spread our faith across the galaxy, preaching to other races and sharing our tech. The alien civilization who made this ring, they must have been one of those races. Although, given the state of this barren landscape, it looks as though they had another use in mind. Ironic that a tool meant to facilitate life was ultimately used to destroy it.
Yeah. Whenever you have something like that, somebody will find a way to abuse it. Unfortunately.
That's sweet of you. You're a kind soul. If only everyone were like you. Maybe then history would have played out differently. So the reason I survey ruins is to seek out vestiges of the tech my ancestors disseminated and to deal with them appropriately. To conserve any artifacts that may still be operational, or if they're being mishandled, to destroy them.
Sounds like a worthy
In
cause.
this ring's case, it seems to be completely out of commission. I could breathe easier knowing that.
So this must have been a base game, or original game one then. Oh, they don't look friendly.
What the?
They don't look like the normal ganglion ones.
Seems we've been found out.
So are these more of
What
her
now?
kind?
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
Identified skull, chalk, and slate. I guess just for the white and dark.
Stack up the
Pretty
hits.
good.
Move it for
But I
the
can
kill.
do better.
Superior decoy round.
You have health. I don't like that.
Did it. Triple them and pile on the hits.
This could make
I don't know
all
where
the
my skull is right now, but I don't think I can get over to it. Actually, it's right there.
Moving in. Switching to my scout.
Let's join in the skull fun.
Go get him.
The mine's definitely not as mobile and acrobatic as that, fortunately.
This could make all the difference. Go me. Now close the gap. You're staying right here.
Close quarters.
I think we can hold him down so that our teammates do a little more damage.
Man, I am really
Superior
glad you're in
dive.
charge.
Side
See how I
slash.
stack up the hits.
Just this.
Move it for the kill.
Scott, hi! I made sure that you had the attack from range.
Like, they're only level 21, but
Go me.
they have health.
Bad at fighting, but here goes.
Attack at range now if I were you.
Is this a fight that we're supposed to win, or is it just an endurance fight?
I like it. I like it a lot. See how I stack up the hits. Move it for the kill.
I don't recall there being any fights in this game that you actually just have to lose. I guess it's just endurance. Because I have pretty much the best equipment I can.
Close quarters. Works for me.
So it's not like my damage output could be that much higher. Like, yes, I could use augments and things, but I don't think it would make that much of a difference.
Attack from range.
I'll blast a hole right through him.
Superior decoy round.
Slash.
Not silly. Moving on the next one.
Shadow front. Upper hand.
I'm on a roll. Open fire. See how I stack up the hits.
Side
Move it for the
slash.
kill.
Bad at fighting, but here goes.
There we go.
One was guaranteed.
Fog got a class rank. Well, whoever they are, they ran away. I feel like she knows who they are.
Yikes. They sure gave us a fright. I'm not sure what I would have done without you.
Yeah, you okay?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. Thanks to your quick handling of the situation.
That's what we do.
Looks like I scored a winner with you. I'm one lucky clue, huh? In any case, that pair of mechanical menaces. Don't I know them? I can't seem to recall. I'll look into it later.
Yeah, it looked like they were familiar to you, so
I think we've done about all there is to do here. Thanks again. Maybe down the line, the two of us can work together once more. Oh, and feel free to establish a rapport with me. I'm planning on staying in NLA for a little while yet. If you need me for anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'll happily assist.
Yeah, you're cute. I definitely feel like I'll have you in my party probably long term once everybody else is maxed out. Oh, we actually got an art for that too. Nice. New gear. Oh, is this also an arms manufacturer? I didn't think she was an arms manufacturer, but obviously I don't remember her at all, so let's check. Yeah, she doesn't count as a new arms manufacturer, but I guess she at least helped somebody increase the shop repertoire. We'll go through that off stream. Alright, who's next? We can do this one. Things keep going at this rate. Maybe I can get all 6 of these done this stream. Would definitely be nice. There's also another affinity mission I need to do the next story mission, so if I can do that too, that'll be perfect.
Heads up. We just received an urgent request from Granada GG. It's direct from their chief engineer. They're asking us to sniff out a prototype skell for them that went radio silent during a test drive. Thing is, they sounded pretty desperate. Said they need professionals, a team who get the job done right. Yep, 3 guesses whose name popped into my skull. You're taking the job, right?
Yep.
Good. I'll send you the coordinates of the last known location we got from its tracking beacon. Take a good look at them. You know, there was a rumor going around. Some news leaks about a new type of skell Granada had in the works. Could be our missing mechs, one and the same. That'd sure be something. If
Maybe
it
somebody's
turns
after
out
their
to be a real
secrets.
smash hit, be nice if we could add it to our arsenal. Well, get going, soldier.
Why do I feel that's a different voice actor? That doesn't sound like his usual voice to me. But I could just be hearing things. Right, that's not the map button in this game. I really wish companies would just, like, standardize on, like, this button's menu, this button's map. That'd be less confusing when I switch games and have to remember what thing does what. Alright, let's see what kind of danger this mystery skell all got into.
They look tough, but I'm tougher.
And let's not deal with the thing that's almost double our level, because I don't think we can take that.
You might have to finish
It's the mightiest.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe we'll take this warp instead. It's like, let's not go through all the, like, level 40 and 60 enemies. Yeah, this route looks a lot safer. I think I fought those guys yet, and probably won't for a while, not until I have skulls for everybody that are decent level. What level are they? If I get close enough, I could target it. level 64. No, thank you. That's past what the level cap was in the original. It was only 60. Well, I found our skull, and as expected, it's being attacked. Definitely looks interesting. Basically Reshiram. Or at least the tail. Well, time for us to step in. First, definitely looks interesting.
Incoming enemies.
Alright, it's these guys, but weaker. Usually whenever I find these guys and level them here, they're like level 30, 40. Too much for me. But I do like the kind of like bat wing things they have on their head. They look cool.
So what if you staggered me? Backslash.
Here's my skull. I should be in my skull.
Switching to my scout.
I'm on a roll.
Literally gives everybody a 20% defense boost too, so worth it.
Eat it. I'll draw their mind. You pick them off. I'll give them a nice go.
Did it! Triple up and pile on the head.
Considering I'm always capped on uranium, like the fuel use is really negligible.
I think I can manage a little cover fire.
But I guess we do have the new arms manufacturer, so I will have a use for it, so I'll have to keep an eye that I don't get capped and waste any.
Preferably soon. Duck hit.
Comic hit.
Right, Neil probably has no proper armor on. So no wonder she's taking so much more damage.
On my fire is all I am.
I think I can manage a little cover
Well,
fire.
how to deal with that after the fight?
Sky high! I make sure they can't
Superior decoy round.
range.
I'll blast a hole right through him.
Backslash!
Behave yourself.
Yeah, we do so much more damage in our skull.
Close the gap. Huh?
Considering it's bigger weaponry, I guess that makes sense. You gotta get to a point in the game where you basically have to have everyone in skeleton if you actually want to take anything down.
A timely assist. That was you?
Yeah, I don't remember you at all either. Yeah, let's focus on whether she's alright first.
Yeah, not a single scratch on me. If I'd gotten myself hurt, I would never hear the end of it. In any case, I owe you. My comms broke down out here. I couldn't even call a ride home. I'm lucky you showed up. Oh, and name's Liesel. I'm a test pilot for Granada Galactic. I'm grateful you bailed me out and all, but the Skell's the one that's in a bad way. It needs returning, and it won't make it back unless I get it fixed up. It's highly classified, as you can imagine. If If I left it just sitting out here, I'd have my head.
Guess we're getting parts for you, aren't we?
Hey, can I ask you a small favor? It won't take too much of your time, I'm sure.
Figured.
Here's the deal. I need parts from around here to patch this thing up and get it home. I'll send you what parts it needs. I'd really appreciate the help. I'll stay here and get things repair ready. Thanks in advance. Best of
Hopefully
luck.
it's not too many things that we need. Well, we already have at least one of them, so that's good. Not map, missions. Okay, so I still need a few things, but that's fine. We can just drive our car over there and
But I'm tougher.
hopefully not die.
Reinforcements. Not
This thing doesn't want to leave us alone. Ah, that's... No. Not letting the level 50 thing attack.
Line? Oh, crap.
Me?
Show me an aura before it all goes dark.
That's what I did not want to happen and have my skull blown up.
You might have to.
Can I reload?
It's over.
When was the last autosave? This game autosaves pretty frequently, so I'll bank on that. Yeah, too frequently, in fact. Oh, guess I'm not cheesing that. Don't know why the big thing had to aggro. I don't think they aggro normally. Unless they just didn't like the skull. Yeah, you don't aggro. Why was the one that was over there aggroing, or did the other enemy set them off? Yeah. So I think the skulls come with like 3 free repairs, and then it gets very expensive. So I want to avoid using those if I can. Fortunate that I got literally one shot. But once we're back in town, I can go get my skull back. That's why I've been like hesitating to use it too much. Because as long as I'm not in it, it can't get blown up. Which is weird, but that is how it works. Right, there's our... should be our last thing that we need. And now we can head back and hopefully be on our way. Knocking these out decently fast, so I think I can probably do all the things on my list for today. I'm sure any of these could throw a curveball and be very difficult, like HB's one was way back. But I can hope not.
You got the materials already? You blades are efficient workers.
Well, considering I had half of them already.
Yeah, these will be more than enough. Thanks a lot. That last battle really took a toll on you, didn't it? Looks like the circuits couldn't bear the heat. Now, if I just add this to the cooling system, it should hold out long enough.
Well, considering the little rocket engines you have on it, I'm not surprised it overheated.
Could you give me a sec? This won't take long. Right, should be good to go. It's weird, though. I really shouldn't have been so unstable. How did they miss such a glaring defect? We're days from rollout.
Yeah, hopefully they fix it, because that's not going to be good for that to happen if we're in it.
Wish I knew. It's a bit hard to ascertain that out here. I'll need an expert's opinion. Though it's clear the controls are acting up. They're being a little temperamental. Kinda hard to get to grips with. The overheating implies it's the steering causing an unexpected load on the system? I'll have to mention that to Alicia later. I'm heading back to NLA. Would you mind joining me?
Gladly.
The one who made the call, it's likely a friend of mine. I'll introduce you.
Yeah, maybe we can get some access to some of this fun tech for ourselves once it's fixed. So I'd take a fancy Reshiram skull. I'm going the wrong way.
Liesel! When your comms cut out, I thought we'd lost you. What in the hell happened?
Indigens decided to give me grief.
Give you what? You were attacked?
We got some good data. Just check the battle log, you'll see. I know I'm somewhat behind schedule. But at least I'm back on track, thanks to these blades.
Liesel, what am I gonna do with you? I'm sorry. You're the Blades who took up the assignment, right? I'm grateful. Thank you so, so much.
You're welcome.
I'm Alicia, an engineer at Granada.
The Skell, Resvelg? It's almost entirely her creation.
Liesel and I go way back. You might even say we're pals.
The two of us have known each other since back on Earth, and that's all I am to you, is it? A pal?
I'm just kidding. Besties. Is that better?
Nice.
Anyhow, Resvelg's had the green light for mass production. All that's left was a few final checks. This will be a major setback for Granada.
Yeah, about that. As I see it, operating this Skell demands a higher level of competence than most others. For one, the drivetrain feedback is finicky, and it wasn't half as bad in the bench tests.
Huh? I don't understand.
The computer should have modeled it out fine. Think it's programmed wrong?
If so, that's weird. Hold on, I'll double check.
Sabotage, maybe?
You're right. The values are... No, this wouldn't account for...
Seems like sabotage, I would bet.
This Skell, the Resvelg. There's extra processing going on after it receives manual input, before hitting the drive. The idea was to filter out unintended nudges on the controls. If that process were to bug out, it'd impede the Skell's movement.
I found our culprit. Our proprietary systems control module was fritzing. I've made sure that it won't do so again. Problem solved.
Oh, that was fast.
Finally, we're finished. After all these years.
Indeed. Now, we just wait for the press release.
All right, now that that's all squared away, it's about time we started on the proprietary...
Yes? Yes, sir. Of course. Right away.
Not the boss.
The one and only. He wants to see us ASAP.
Not again. If he's got complaints, he should come over here.
He also asked for you.
Oh
Okay.
boy. No rest for the wicked.
It'll
No,
be on
definitely
me
not.
for hiring Blade without his say-so.
No. I'm the one who went incommunicado in this case. Sorry, it shouldn't take too long. Me and Alicia, we can do all the talking.
Hopefully he just wants to reward us. So we don't have to go too far. I was gonna see if I could get that info first.
So, I hear you took our shiny new Skell out for a spin and had a little incident. Is that about the gist of it?
Boss, I can explain everything.
What in God's name possessed you to do that? Not just that, you requested aid from a third party without consulting me.
Yes, well,
It was just one final test drive. The more safety checks we do, the better. Seems obvious.
Even if those safety checks end up impacting our profits? You cannot be that dense. That Skell is already feature complete. It was given the all clear, wasn't it?
Respectfully, sir, in this last check, we did discover an issue with the controls. If we'd released it like that, there might have been all manner of accidents.
Nonsense. In that case, you could have simply patched the thing after rollout.
What?
If bad news were to get out at this stage, it would be a complete PR disaster. Besides, this isn't something a lowly pilot should be sticking her nose into.
I don't like you.
We've banked far too much on the Hresfelg's development for the project to fail at this stage. Your unsolicited opinion and poor judgment could have torpedoed all our hard work.
I apologize, sir. But really, this could be disastrous.
No, that's enough. I've made myself clear. No faults were detected. That'll be the report. I won't have you
But
two
I could make a
fussing
different
over
report to Blade
grievance.
HQ.
We'll move on to the next project. Is that clear?
Crystal, sir.
Yeah, considering we're in pretty good with the government leaders, so we can always tip them off that you're about to sell us things that are gonna kill us. It's like, do we have lawyers? Can we fire a malpractice, or what would the term be? Negligence suit?
Sorry you had to be party to that debacle. The boss likes taking it out on us. He's always giving us crap. We're his favorite punching bag. They say he was a first-rate pilot once upon a time. That's certainly no longer true. Hresfelg here? We've been working on it since Earth, you know. You should have seen it. You could barely swing a wrench in our old workshop. We had a different chief engineer back then, and there was another test pilot besides me. We poured our sweat and tears into making Hresfelg a reality. That is, till Kellerman got appointed our new boss. To that guy, Skells are just products to be sold. Stepping stones to his next promotion.
Yeah, seems like he's the type that'll just put profits before everything, even if it literally means killing everyone that uses your product, so probably needs to be dealt with.
They died. The other test pilot. We lost him in an accident during a prototype test run. Our former chief was held accountable. They wouldn't stop hounding him, and he killed himself. Then Alicia stepped up. She was appointed the new chief engineer. Hey, Leash. You look tired.
It's fine. I can hold out a little longer.
You'll burn out. Kellerman keeps lumping you with all these tasks. You need to breathe sometime. And you haven't had your MIM service for who knows how long. It's about time you took better care of yourself.
Look,
Yes, please do
I've gotta
that.
work on the next thing. For you and Fressfelg, I can keep going.
Yes, please take a break. Considering
See,
literal lives are
even
at
the
stake based on
Blades
what
are
you're
telling
working
you to
on.
Take it easy. You need to rest.
But... No, you're right. Thanks for making me see sense, Liesel.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't we head outside? I found the most spectacular view. You're gonna love it.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm... Sure. Go on, lead the way.
Want to join us as well? Hate to leave you out.
Sure, sounds fun.
Then let's move out. Screw it. I'm bringing Fressfelg.
Alrighty, so where are we going for our scenic view? We do have an ad starting in a minute, so I'm just gonna wait before we trigger more cutscenes, and I guess I will take a quick break as well until the ad break is done. Well, knowing Twitch, it'll take a minute or two to start, but once it starts, then I will take a break and be back after the ads. Alright, be right back. Ads are done, and I'm back. Let's head off to have a picnic or whatever they said we were gonna do. Maybe this warp point will be better. Yeah, this seems like a better choice. Or not. Maybe I can make it up? I guess I can. Wouldn't be the first time for the volleyball to literally just jet up a cliff, or across a ravine, or through a wall. Couldn't take us up with you? Guess maybe they're intending for me to have my skull? Guess I'll have to run back to town and figure out where I have to go for that? I don't know. That's the MIM maintenance. This is the hangar, so it's probably here? Unless it's at the barracks. Yeah, thinking about it, it's probably at the barracks I need to go. So let's try that. Okay, so that's good. We're down to 2 insurance, but at least we have our skull back now. We'll try not to explode this one. If we just had flight on our skulls, it would be so much easier. We'll just have to jump our way up. So I guess, like the player character can jump up. I don't know how the rest of them are gonna get up. But they'll just teleport up, I guess, somehow. Yeah, there's no way we could have done this without the skull.
They're not really planning to fight me.
Let's begin them first.
Okay. Get interrupted by the cutscene? Have it save us? Even though we would have been fine.
Wow. I guess Mira really does have its moments.
You've been up to your neck in work for so long, you never had time to see the sights.
Guilty. Guess I didn't know what I'd been missing. I was always leaving the field tests to you.
And I'm glad you did. Working on Hresvelg has been a dream. Remember that I'm the ace pilot here. No arguing. Still thinking about what the boss said? Alicia, that guy would sell his own grandma to turn a profit. Even back then.
I know.
path we've followed. We've always walked it with conviction. Right, Leash?
Right.
Well, do we have a plan?
The path that we must never stray from.
Yeah. Not now, not ever. We'll stick to our guns, no matter what that crook says.
Good.
Yeah. A path I must walk.
Time we made tracks. Not long now. They'll be announcing Hresvelg's mass production soon. This model's really a cut above. Can't wait for you to give it a spin.
Can I get a discount?
Oh, and also, this isn't public knowledge yet, but it's fitted with a special system. Hresvelg will blow other skells right out of the water.
It's still in development, but it really will wow the pants off of you. Watch this space.
Lastly, anytime you need a little extra help, give me a call. I happen to be a pretty competent pilot. That might be a skill you're in the market for.
Absolutely.
Before Granada, Liesl was Air Force, and quite the rising star. She made instructor in record time. I'd argue that she might even give the legendary hero Alois Bernhold a run for his money.
Okay now, that's laying it on a bit thick. In any case, I reckon we'd make a pretty decent team in battle. After all, everyone could use an ace up their sleeve.
Of course. Okay, so these are just giving gear and dual gun art. Nice. And sure, why not? Why not put her in the party? Ooh, and we can buy that now. And we get gear based on her too. Okay, what level and how expensive is it? That is the big question. So it's probably one of those, if you have to ask, you can't afford it. It's a light type, which makes sense. And only 248k? That's not bad. There's a level 50 variant. I'll have to check that off stream. Hey, Nystix, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, next I want to do your quest, because you also have a normal quest there, and I want to get that off my log too. And we got a new party member as well. I really want to try to get all of these done this stream.
You have the look at least. But what about inside? Does your heart burn with a flame hot enough to forge a true blade?
I'm a dragon, so I would think so.
Yes. Your eyes tell 1,000 tales that no words can match. Finally, the fates have delivered to me a partner worthy of my trust. Forgive me. I am Bose Lowe's, proud member of the Harriers. I will be a partner on this job.
Mr. Well, that's good.
But please, call me Sensei.
No, I won't do that.
know
Thank you
this
very
term?
much.
It's what some Eastern cultures used to call teachers and wise men back on Earth.
Yeah, thanks for dropping by. But sure.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. I used to travel in such places collecting antiquities, Buddha carvings and the like. Oh, and bonsai trees. Just looking at them is enough to soothe the most wounded of souls.
Alright, thanks for the lurks there.
What is it about the East that draws your... No, belay that. If we start down this path, we'll be talking until dawn. Let us focus on the mission. A few days ago, a group of Blades left the city to hunt some indigents. And they've not been heard from since.
Oh, where have I heard that
Our job
before?
is to track them down. If we also happen to take care of the indigents along the way, so much the better. Rest easy, my friend. Sensei will show you what it means to be a true Harrier. The day is young, and victory is in the air. We ride!
Yeah, hope you have a good dinner. And finally, I can get this quest off my list. It's funny how they give you basic missions to point you towards the other things if you don't get to them soon enough. Sure, we can kick HB out. Alrighty, where are we off to? Noctilum, okay. So as long as it's not Silvalum and Cauldros, we should be good. This has all high-level things. Oh right, she has her skill. I guess she just comes with the one. Oh, even more reason to keep her on the team. I don't have to buy her a skill. Well, if we can just leave those there. I don't think we'll be needing them for this mission. Or at least I hope not.
Not bad, newcomer. Your skills are matched only by your impressive guts. Huh? A Xeno?
Oh, it's a Manon.
You all are humans, right? But please help me, okay?
Hey, Cubic, welcome in.
My legs don't really work right now, you know? So if any creatures show up, I'm a goner.
That's a real shame. But I fear our own people must come before you. I'll not
Well, we
waste
can spare the time to help
on
them.
Xeno.
What? Please wait, okay? Aren't Manon and humans friends?
Yes, they are.
Friends. Humans have no Xeno friends. Humans need no Xeno friends. Come, let us tarry with this degenerate beast no longer.
No, I'm going to help them, thank you very much. Yes, we're going to help them.
Fine, but make it fast. And know that while I think this is folly, arguing would just waste more precious time.
Oh, really? Well, there should be some Lunaria flowers growing nearby, you know? Can you maybe bring me some?
Sure, I can do that.
I should be able to use them with the healing device I built to get my legs working again. Please find me those Lunaria flowers, alright?
Yeah, hope you're having a good day, Cubic. Huh, I guess I have them already. Hopefully.
Any luck? Did you find the Lunaria flowers?
Yep, already had them.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
them!
almost double what I need.
These should fix my legs up. I hope. Thank you so much. I'll never
Could be
forget
better?
this, okay?
Oh, that's too bad.
And I promise to pay you
Yeah,
back.
glad to have you, and hope things get better.
You can pay us back by slamming shut that gob of yours and getting out of here. We too must leave. Blades await us further in, and we've wasted more than enough time here.
Oh, those are Manon, not Nopon. The Nopon sound normal. The Manon race there have very unique voices that get very annoying very fast. Looks like no warps. We're gonna have to run through the poison water, which will not be good for our health, but it doesn't do that much damage. And they give us resting points here to get our health back, at least, but don't think that'll be necessary. Though, arguably still not advisable to go swimming through poison water. Okay, can I find a good spot to get up here? I couldn't even have brought the skeleton here if I wanted to, so... Is there a better spot to get up?
Finally, some real competition.
Well, going through a level 40 enemy is not gonna help. Hopefully it decides to drop aggro. Well, that's something in this game that the enemies take forever to drop aggro.
Buff up and let's put them in a corner.
Thank you. Is there a better way? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it can be. And considering, given the open world nature of this game, it expects you to run through high-level enemies very often. So when you're trying to get past things to get to lower level areas that are just further along, it's annoying. Bessie, hey, how you doing? Everybody's popping by tonight. It's lovely to see. But seriously though, how do I get up there? There seems to be a good spot that I can Skyrim horse my way up here. There we go. That was entirely way too much effort. And considering the level of this quest, going through a bunch of level 40 things is not ideal. So just have to be very careful. Yeah, we found the past president of Nintendo.
Wait, don't eat me. I taste terrible. Oh, please let this all be some kind of bad dream. Huh? Did you come here to save me?
Yes, we're not gonna eat you.
Oh, thank you. Those things ate everyone else. And I was sure I was next.
So you ran off in a blind panic? What happened to centering yourself, Reggie?
Sensei, what are you doing here? You were off on a mission.
You think some patrol job is more important than coming to my students' rescue? I secured powerful backup and came running. Now get a grip, son.
Right. Thank you, sir.
You're in for a hell of a dressing down later. For now, let's finish this.
They weren't far behind me. Please, just kill them so we can all go back to New LA alive.
Leave it to us.
Or we could just not tangle with them if we don't have to.
Incoming enemy.
Oh, they're just level 14. Really?
You pick them all.
I get there's a lot of them, but still. I'm nowhere near enough TP for overdrive, so we'll just have to do this the slow way. And right. I'm all new party members, so none of them have equipment. So hopefully they don't die. Let's keep Lethal alive. They do, but depending on what level they start with, or at least what level the quest is, they may not have good enough equipment for now. Like, I'm sure Bose's good, because this is his quest, so they'd give him what he needs for this quest, but I don't know about the other two. Yeah, that sleep didn't last long. I feel like it's Pokemon rules, where it's like you put them to sleep and they barely sleep, but they put you to sleep and it lasts forever. Yeah, Liesel and Neil still aren't doing very good. Well, though they also don't have skills, because all the characters start with only like 2 or 3 arts, and you gotta get up their blade rank so that they actually have... Huh? I was gonna say, what happened? It cut to black. We got more enemies. Let's see, it lasts like 2 turns, and then theirs lasts a full 5. Yeah, that's basically how it goes. AI cheats. Do I use my TP to heal her or overdrive? Probably overdrive, because that'll get enemies dead faster. I could go back to my old party if I really need it, but not mid-battle, obviously. I also need to upgrade my skills still, because they're not leveled up yet. Oh, just like 50 more TP, and then we can get this done. Alright. Win button.
Too easy. Moving on the next one. More enemies.
Oh, Bowser died too. Well, I guess Liesel and I can finish this off. I think there's still more of these guys. I thought there was only one left. Or apparently we defeated enough of them? I have no idea what's going on here.
Why do you still cower over there, son? It's finished.
Sensei, I'm sorry. I couldn't put any of what you taught me into practice. You always said never to betray my team. But I ran. I left them to die. It's over. I'm leaving Blade. I never should have joined in the first place. A coward like me will never be the sort of warrior you taught us about.
It's a fine thing to reflect on our weaknesses from time to time. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you gotta make up for what you did at least. Like, you survived, so keep on living and fight. Yeah, you'll regret quitting.
That's kind of you. But that sort of kindness usually winds up hurting people. If a guy like me keeps trying, it will only put more people in danger.
I see. Gods! You turn your comrades' deaths into an excuse to flee. Grow up and face the truth, son. You're just afraid because some monster nearly ate you alive. But look past that. Think on the future. Do we whimper and die, or do we find the life hold and reclaim what we have lost?
Sensei?
You're better than this. Now stand still so I can knock some
Yeah, I
guts
figured that
into
was
you.
coming.
You can carry this weight, son.
Yeah, we'll just watch.
Now answer me. Are you the sort of man to end it like a dog? Well, are you?
How many years has it been since I was a student at the academy? And yet you came all this way for me. I'm undeserving. And yet you treat me like your own family. You're an inspiration, Sensei. When you put it like that, you know I can't run away.
Damn right you can't. Now get your butt back to New LA. Train like you've never trained before. And show the Harriers what you're made of.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sorry to make you see that.
All good.
Still, he's got a heart like a gong, that one. Strike it firm, and it rings true.
Yeah, we'll be nice to him.
So you wish to learn, do you? I have a soft spot for your kind. Well, no sense lingering here now that the job's done. Let's get moving.
Hold on, please.
Who's there?
It's me, the Manon you saved. Remember?
The Xenome. I see your legs are once again in working order.
All thanks to you, right? Which is why I brought you this.
What is it? Some kind of transmitter?
A very powerful one, yes? One click and any spatial distortions in the area are fixed, you see?
Sounds bizarre. I have no need for such trinkets. All a blade needs is a well-honed heart and a body to house it. We humans...
Can you please just take it? Maybe call it a good luck charm or something? Right then. I'll just be...
Yeah, it's just a gift.
Okay?
I don't think we've had any temporal distortions around here, but...
I do not understand those Manon at all. Come. Eleonora will be waiting for our report. Stay sharp on the road home. Danger always comes just when you start to relax.
Yeah, you can never take it easy around here, unfortunately. High-level stuff everywhere. And we're still not done this quest yet. We'll see if I can get done my entire list for today. Still got 3 more of these that I want to do. But I also have to be in bed early because I have to be up early for work in the morning. So we'll see what happens.
Hey,
Welcome back. How was the mission?
Not half bad. Thanks to the fine partner you scouted for me. With her help, we got Reggie home safe and sound.
Am I hearing things? Every other recruit I paired you with has come home in tears. They usually get a little overwhelmed from all the lectures.
And this is my off week too, where I normally wouldn't be up early, but we're releasing a big feature that's been long delayed off cycle, so yeah, I'll basically be up 3 weeks in a row. Joy.
You see? Such humility is at the heart of true Eastern philosophy. If we'd met at the Academy, I could have trained you from the ground up. What a shame. But perhaps it's not too late. Why don't we keep working together? I can help make you one of the true Blade elites. Well, what say you?
I mean, I don't have a choice,
Your
but
answer pleases me.
I don't think I'm going to be using you that
I've
often.
taught you anyway. This just saves me the trouble. Now, let us start again as master and pupil. I am Bose Lowe's. People call me the Harrier Hammer. For my fists pound any deviation straight.
Alright, 3 down, 3 to go. But I am not keeping you in my party. But who do I want to bring back? I guess HP for now. Literally the opposite of Bose. A more conceited person. But I do need to get him ranked up. Okay, next on the list. That's one of them. Just rapid firing new party members today. Come on, where's the prompt?
Oh, look, the fun police. Here to arrest me, fun police?
Save it, murderess.
Alright, I forgot I gave her cat ears.
Want to fight, it's their call. But goading them on is tacky.
Goading? Who's goading? I just mentioned that I'd take the strongest one along on the next mission.
Charming.
Hey, more charming than you, at least. Though you seem to be doing all right today. Especially considering the intriguing new friend you have there.
Yeah, let's just greet her normally.
And so polite. What a catch. What say you dump Miss Sunshine here and come with me?
Hands off, Harpy. We're a team.
Oh, fine, I'll join your team. Are you happy now?
What?
Oh, don't make that face, Serena. You know I love you. Sure, we were born into 2 very different worlds, but in the end, we grew up in the same one. We can at least pretend to be nice, no?
Easy for you to say. You shot me in the back on our last mission.
Ouch.
What can I say? It seemed like I could get 2 birds with 1 stone.
You're terrible.
I guess she's earned her nickname.
Terribly glad to be teammates again, right?
I probably shouldn't, but I want all the party members.
How did I know you would say that? Listen, this is a dangerous woman we're talking about here. How is anyone supposed to trust somebody who calls herself murderous? Sure, she's all smiles and sunshine now, but you won't believe what she's capable of.
Didn't Mommy teach you to keep your mouth shut if you didn't have anything nice to say?
I didn't have a mother murderess, and you know it.
Ugh, so serious. Anyway, Let's hope it doesn't affect the mission. We should get going. We're on resource gathering duty, fueling humanity's tomorrow today. Am I right? Typical curator garbage, boring as hell, but it's a paycheck.
Fine. One mission with the little rich girl, but then we're done.
I can't take this scene seriously with the cat ears on. Well, I guess HB can leave the party again already. Alright, where are we off to? Everything's taking us to Noctilum today. I guess that's just kind of that point of the story, when I should have done these quests. Yeah, that girl, the murderess definitely has that look in her eye that's like, yeah, don't get on her bad side. So we'll be nice, just for our own safety. I don't think it's very beat up, whatever it is.
Don't move.
Oh boy.
Are you kidding me?
Well, question.
So observant. What gave it away? I knew you were a sharp one. See, I'm allergic to sharing, so I'm afraid the reward for this job is mine.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Hey, I could have shot you in the back. I mean, again.
Oh, you have a team.
Who are they?
I told you I planned to use the winners of that fight on my next job.
We were the job? This is low, murderess, even for you.
Whatever it takes to make my dream come to fruition, sister.
You're still chasing that?
Hell yes. Now, since we're all acquainted, you have a choice to make. Give up your claim to the reward money.
Or knock some sense into you. Nah, we'll take you on.
Yeah, I knew I should have shot you in the back.
You probably should have, because we're gonna make this hurt.
Right. So, hey, you guys handle this, all right? I'm headed back. Make sure you grab the stuff when you're done.
Yes, ma'am!
You just signed your death warrant.
Looks like we got 2 skulls with us, including the fancy new model.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Assuming it teleported mine nearby? Apparently it did not. Okay.
What if you staggered me?
Guess we're going without it. Oh, we'll be fine. But usually they do teleport my skull nearby. I guess they really don't want me using it. Okay, I have some water. Wish I had more tea, but that would take too long to go make. Okay, I am sitting up. Why is everybody dead? That's a very good question. Why is everybody else dead? would like to have my skull about now.
Chew on this. Chew on this.
Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this battle by myself.
Just die! Bring her!
It's like, why is it targeting everything but the thing that's right in front of me? I'll be amazed if I do somehow win this, but I highly doubt it. I still need another 1500 TP if I actually want to res somebody. Honestly, it'd probably be faster if I just let myself die at this point. At least once my healing aura wears off.
What if you staggered me? So what if you should be doing better? Heal me!
Well, I'm the healer, so nobody else is going to heal. Okay, where is the run?
Just die!
So, the timer runs out or we die, one or the other.
Chew on this.
So what if you staggered me?
Alright, let's fix everybody up quickly. Like, why don't I have 4 party members? Oh, right, because Murderess was in the party and then she left. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know who's all equipped right now. Adrenaline, hey, how you doing? Oh, not too much, you? Who did I have? I had you, I had you. Yeah, I had you 3. You're all equipped, so... let's have this go a little bit better. I think we're the head pads. Okay, this should go significantly better this time, I hope.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Ooh, can I have one too? Not much, just about to go to bed. 2 a.m. for you? Well, yes, go get some sleep. Night-night. Hope you have a good sleep.
You won't enjoy it, but I will.
Alright, take 2. Oh, and I have overdrive now too, so... good luck then. Amazing how much better things go when you're prepared.
Wasn't sure we had that one. I'd love to find the murderess and rearrange her face, but we'd better get back and report this.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Just leave some for me afterwards.
Hey.
Definitely not someone I see myself teaming up with, considering what she just did.
Welcome back. I'm so relieved you completed that resource collection assignment.
Huh? Sorry, what?
You were working with the murderess on a mission, right?
Kind of.
Well, she just came by and picked up the reward without delivering the goods. She said you'd bring them by. Gave her word on it. I told her that was against regulations, but you know how she is.
Well, then don't do
I've
it.
been sweating bullets, worried that you might not show.
I will strangle her scrawny little...
Pardon?
Nothing. She got us good this time. Us and those idiots she recruited.
I mean, I thought you were going to report it.
Next time, let's do a real mission, all right? One with standards.
Yes, please.
One that has nothing to do with that little princess.
Oh, right. She left a message with it, too.
I bet. She just can't resist rubbing my face in it.
It's not for you, Irina. It's for your friend. Stop by anytime. I'm always game for another adventure. Then she asked me to wink, but I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
You just got yourself the world's worst fan.
Yeah, we'll just leave her on her own. At least that was quick. Where are the other ones I need? Yep, that's one of them. So 2 more to go. Probably try to go a little long just so we can get those both done.
Did you hear?
Well, that's the person we're supposed to meet. Yeah, this is only level 18. I should have done this a long time ago.
Hey, you. I've been looking for you. Come here a minute. I got something you're about to do for me.
I mean, I probably should get a shower after all of that, but... also stranger danger.
Smart choice. Smart people live longer. Here, I picked out a mission or 3 for you. No thanks needed. Run along and handle them. Should be a cakewalk. Real easy street.
Yeah, get lost.
You're a tough potato, aren't you? I like tough potatoes. So don't make me mash you, potato.
Is that a threat?
I'll throw the details to your comm device. Get it done, and get back to me. Capiche?
I could just toast you. Of course you're gonna make me do a whole bunch of things.
Easy enough, yeah? Oh, and don't take too long, or you and me will have problems. Time to prove you ain't all show. And you better impress.
What are you, a freaking mafia boss or something? Oh, one's done already. Alright, what else are we doing? Alright, off to Oblivia, it looks like. Or no, did I read that wrong? Thought it said Oblivia. Or no, it's Primordia. My bad. But where is the question? I don't see it marked on the map. Oh, there it is. I'm looking for orange because it's the Affinity mission, but because it's just a side part of the Affinity mission, it's green. That would do it. Now we'll see if this leads me in the entirely wrong direction or not. Pretty 50-50. It was bringing me up into a cave, so I'm guessing this is the 50% that it is somewhat reasonable, the path that it's giving me. And we're high enough level that those guys will completely ignore me, even though they would normally aggro. Which is nice. Okay, so they're somewhere around here. They should go very fast, considering we're like 3 times their level. I'm not gonna bother with overdrive, that's completely overkill. As much as it would make it go a tiny bit faster. Got a lot of health for a little level 11 thing. Alright, 3 more. Are there enough around here? The game has a bad habit of doing that and making you reload the area multiple times in order to get it. Find or kill everything you gotta kill. I mean, they're calling for heals, but everybody's full health. Already done. Alright, one more. Alright, none there. So this is probably the point where I gotta reload the area. That's annoying. They couldn't have just put one more of them there? Or had me only have to kill 4 of them? That's the wrong warp point. I do not want to go to the Nightmare Fuel Purification Plant. I need to check what else this guy wanted us to do after this, but hopefully it's quick. Alrighty, let's just get this one more out of the way. What's everybody been up to?
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Still don't want to use the overdrive, it just feels like way too overkill. Save it in case whatever else he wants us to do has something a little bit stronger. I guess it's a tiny bit stronger.
Here we go. I'm going in.
So sure, let's just do this fast. You know, it's like starting the overdrive just like immediately took half their health. Unfortunately, being a support class right now, I don't have much for attacking moves. So I kind of just have to sit around whether everything cools down.
Good, Rick. Nice work.
Look, we only need 2 of these things and not 5.
Ready? Let's move in.
I took a sip of water and it wasn't quite close enough to attack.
We're just getting started.
Triple the enemy.
Myopic
Now's your
strike.
chance.
We're just getting started.
Slinger.
Got him. Taking it.
Oh, seeing the probe things come in, I've probably been Captain Moranium for a while, which... that's a waste. I will go turn that in after this.
Arcing horde. Yes. Now metal it. Overwhelm. I figured we'd win.
Boy, I'm starving.
So I think you're at the point of getting an upgrade for the new AM as well. You can get level 3 on this and get some new equipment. Okay, it's heavy stuff, so I don't really care about that. It's good defense, but being that weak to gravity attacks is not good for my health. Well, let's go back to this Mafia boss guy and turn this in, and hopefully that's all he needs.
How them jobs I gave you coming along, superstar? Alright, alright. Looks like they're done. You have a hard time or what?
Not at all.
Yeah? I picked nasty ones on purpose so I could test your metal.
I mean, I was very overleveled.
Guess you're a real big shot. Well, you pass. Congrats. As of today, you're partners with the legendary Yelv. You've been deemed worthy of tackling reclaimer missions by my side. Just had to sniff out your skills first. Yeah, it's quite the honor. Went through a whole pile of candidates before you. Right, enough yapping. Let's say we christen this new partnership with an assignment. Next stop,
Do we have to?
Mission control. Let's hope they got something fun.
Yeah, that couldn't be the end of it, could it? Where is he? There he is. Yeah, we were supposed to do this one quite a bit earlier. But, oh well, getting it done now. Another party member I'm probably not going to use much if I can help it.
Hey. Alright, let's see what we got here. Useless. Crap. Lame. Vicious indigent slays 3 dozen blades. Sounds fun. What else? Gather 10 straw lennies. That's kids' work.
That's a straw Lenny.
Or recover fallen fragments of the whale. Classic reclaimer gig there. Well, Pard, you getting any chuckles here?
Sure, let's do that. Something different.
I like the cut of your jib, Pard. That's the one I was gonna pick. Looks like nobody's been there yet. Just showed up on Frontier Nav and everything. Sounds like a perfect job for the new reclaimer hotshots, huh?
Yeah, I'm a Pathfinder,
Move
but
on, Pard. I want to see those feet of yours fly.
I mean, I do have wings, so... Unfortunately, my skull can't fly yet. Not for 3 more chapters. Huh, I don't have the probe for this area yet. It must be up high somewhere that I need flight for. welcome back, everybody. Well, that wasn't too hard. Assuming these guys don't bug us.
Oh, hell. This place is crawling with nasty critters. You ready to go? 'Cause school is about to be in session. Time to teach these indigents who owns this little piece of Mira.
Well, let's just do it.
Counting on you, Bard. Man, this is just like when he and I used to hit the field. Good times. Now let's get in there and say hello to the locals.
I don't know what these guys look like.
Butt handed to you.
You see little raptors?
Myopic screen! Going all out! Send them flying!
They're kind of cute, actually.
Yes! Now Champions will throw!
Finish him off at
Overwhelmed! Decoy round!
superior decoy.
Yeah, they really wanted us to do this much earlier.
Atomic hit.
Which one am I targeting? Oh, that one.
Grenade!
Start the blade. Now for a buff. Furious blast.
I think the other two were a little close to my level, so those ones should be, well, the one that's left anyway.
Smash him with a melee attack.
Kid blow barrage!
Superior decoy round.
Myopic screen!
Hopefully that party member's a little nicer.
Decoy round!
Actually, no.
Atomic hit.
I actually remember who that one is.
Wild smash.
Go me! Close the gap! Kid gloves are off! I figured we'd win!
That one was guaranteed.
Alright, let's get our loot and go.
Looks like the debris got some Earth-based animal samples in it. Not really what I'm after, though.
I mean, worth recovering.
Well, freaking great. Let's get back to New LA and report to Eleonora.
Sounds like a plan. It's like I cleared a whole bunch of the Infinity missions, but getting the new party members is spawning a bunch more, it looks like. So yay for even more cleanup to do. I mean, why is she not here?
Hey.
Oh, there she is. She took a while to spawn in.
Welcome back, Yelv. How did this round of salvaging go? Find anything nice out there?
Bupkis is what we found. Give it over to the lady, Pard.
I mean, samples are still useful.
Earth animal genome data. The lab guys are going to have a field day.
But I'm sorry, you still haven't found what you're looking for.
Spare me. I ain't looking for nothing.
Oh, sorry. Did I say something wrong? I didn't mean to.
Well, you're always after something special.
Talking with you is like walking a minefield, you know?
That's why all the other reclaimers keep their distance.
Which is a shame, since you're a total softie underneath.
Look, we did our job, so you do yours and make with the reward already.
Okay, okay. Here you go, Grumpy.
I swear, that chick is always getting up in my personal biz.
Yeah, she just
Oh, well.
cares.
Now that we got pocket change, let's go knock back a cold one. We're gonna be working together a long time, you and me. Best to get to know each other.
Yeah, drink sounds
That's
good.
what I'm talking about. Cheers to the pair that's gonna change the course of Reclaimer history. You and me, Pard. You and me. We'll find
Which is funny
every
with what the
last
next
scrap
quest
of
is
a
gonna
right
be.
whale or die trying.
You're a blast fencer. I don't think I've had any other party members with that one yet. Alright, now let's get this last one done. If I can remember where it is. Nope, nope. it was down in the commercial district. Unless it's at a certain time only? Yeah, I think it's at night. So where can I change the time? That was another annoying change in this game, is that in Xenoblade 1 you could just change the time in the menu anywhere, anytime. Whereas now I gotta find specific spots to do it.
By the way,
Oh, there it is. It's actually over in the industrial district. That's why I couldn't find it.
Do I have to spell it out?
have you heard?
Guess I'm out of options.
Yeah, you alright?
Hey! Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Wouldn't be here if you weren't, right? Perfect. Let's drink. I'm buying.
I mean, I gotta be up early for work in the morning, so probably not a good idea. But in the game, I'll agree.
That's what I wanted to hear. Let's keep this party going till dawn.
Though I do have a 4-day weekend this weekend, so that'll be nice.
Oh man, good times, the best. I didn't think we'd actually go till dawn. Right then, you ready for the main event?
Yeah, I'm definitely not that kind of person in real life. I'm not a partier person.
You gotta ask. Cracking indigent skulls, of course. What else would an interceptor do? Anyway, guess I never introduced myself. The name's Fry. The rest of the interceptors call me the Killer Ostrich. Worst nickname ever, right?
Kinda.
Well, I love it. I'm always taking the dangerous jobs nobody else will touch with a 10-foot pole. Hence the nickname. Well, the killer part, anyway. I take it as a compliment. But it means I gotta nick some nasties today if I want to keep my rep. Care to join me? Seeing as we're old pals and all now?
Sure, why not?
Good energy. I like you. Let's you and me knock this baby out of the park. Today's mission is critter cleanup out in Silvalum. There's a lot of them, though. It'd be a hassle to explain it all, so just check your comm device later, okay?
Yeah, I'm sure this one's gonna be a little bit harder being out in Silvalum. I mean, it's still only a level 21 quest. As long as I don't get my scalp blown up again. That was not fun. I don't want to have to pay the repair bill if I run out of insurance. Oh, it's just at the entrance of Silvalum. That's nothing. These guys aren't bad. Once you get over towards Cauldros is when it's very dangerous. Oh, literally just level 11, guys. Come on. These supposed to be quick then.
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
And we even got overdrive to make it even quicker.
Superior decoy round.
Thought I hit it.
Now move it.
Nice work.
Kind of a waste, but that's something we could have multiple there we'd have to kill. At least get multiple for the overdrive.
Ready? Let's move it.
Open fire.
Hope you're ready for
Superior
But,
decoy
oh well.
round.
Spiral horn.
Furious
Hurry up and
blast.
through.
I did my part. Now hit him with a melee attack.
Iron prison. Atomic hit.
Grenade.
Shoot down while they're repaired.
Decoy round.
Well, if this quest goes quick, once I finish this, it'll probably be off to bed for me.
Rising blade.
Arcing horn.
I don't have to get up as early as I would normally. Usually my early mornings are 5, but this one's 6. So, slightly less bad.
It begins. I'm going in.
Gotta stretch. Almost missed that. For those that are up in Canada, anyone have any fun plans for the long weekend? Okay, that's only level 19. Almost was worried there. Don't have any specific plans myself yet for the long weekend, I don't think. We'll see if anything comes up. Otherwise, just be a good time to relax, recharge. Because, man, I could use it. Work's busy, and convention staff stuff, and there's a lot going on. Not to mention my usual health issues. So rest will be nice. Alright, didn't have to kill you, but you were just going to be an annoyance until I dealt with you. Since nothing likes to drop aggro in this game. And how many of these things do we have to kill? There's also a tyrant monster there, but I think I've killed that one already. It doesn't mark off that I haven't done it yet, which is annoying. I liked in Xenoblade 2 and I think 3 as well, where when you killed the unique monsters, it just put a grave there to show you beat it. And you could just interact with the grave to respawn them if you want to refight it. Then at least you know you've beaten it before. Oh, we got an achievement for that too. I guess just beating enough of those particular enemy types. There's basically an achievement for every enemy type for that. Which, once again, basically first-party Nintendo game with achievements, and they still don't have them baked into the system yet, for some reason. Alright, which guy here do I have to kill? It's got the marker here, but I don't see any enemies. Well, ones that are marked for the quest. Yes, I'll just keep looking. Well, there's some there. Worst case, I can just warp back in and reset the map.
Ready? Let's move it.
Alright, let's make this quick. That almost landed on my head. Alright, how many of these guys do I have to kill? So I need 3 of something that I haven't started yet. That is way over there. Well, not that far over there. Oh, 19, that's a little bit better. Though I don't know if that's an enemy or not, the big purple thing. Because some of those are actually enemies. Yep. Yep. Nope. I am out of there.
Superior decoy round. Furious flap. I'm up against a wall here.
It's a very rude game, putting those right in front of an enemy that's going to jump up and aggro to me.
The mightiest missile
Now we're talking. Close in and
This
strike.
level 40 is a little bit much.
Even legends.
Where did I mess up? Looks like I'm on my own again.
One more swing and I would've had him.
What else could I have done, though? Alright, let's try that again. And hopefully not wake that guy up. I guess just go at a distance?
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
I'll
Beat
stick
your
him
eye.
down. Superior decoy round. I did my part. Now hit him with a melee attack.
Myopic screen.
Yeah, I guess just staying at distance is a key.
Atomic kick.
Furious flash.
That also means doing less damage if I'm not going in for melee.
Furious flap. See how I stack up the hits. Move in for the kill.
Pretty good. But I can do better. Go me. Now close the gap.
Close quarters.
But this looks like a good distance at least.
Use melee attack. Speed barrage.
Superior decoy round.
Burst grenade.
Or not. Okay, let's just kill the one, so it counts, and run.
I'm reeling here.
Spiral horde.
Never take beatings like
Arcing
this.
gun.
Tornado
Let's
blade.
take it in close.
Superior dive. Enhanced stand.
Dude, I can kill another one before we die, but
Round.
Atomic
I guess it doesn't hurt to try.
hit back with melee attacks. The mightiest. Oh. Damn, I'm in trouble. Nobody knew me up.
Yeah, no.
Not now. No. Hey.
Sorry.
Just very rude placement for that big guy. Like, how can I do this without aggroing him?
Speed barrage.
Watch him a real marksman does it.
Yes. Now melee attacks. Keep close draw.
I'm on a tornado open fire.
Maybe if I stand back, if my party members will come back with me?
Myopic screen. Arcing horde. Furious flash.
Wild smash.
Take it in close.
Yeah, I wish I could tell them to just, like, stand back here with me, but I don't think I can.
Whoa. Dizzy.
First
Overwhelmed.
grenade. See how I stack up the hits?
Okay.
No, I can't tell them to assemble. So I guess those deaths were not needed.
That did something. Try toppling it with gunfire.
Alright, let's go over here and get this one. Staying well clear of the big guy.
See how I stack up the hits? Move it in.
Myopic screen.
I think we only needed 3, so this should be our third one.
Furious flap.
Speed barrage. Arcing horde. That did something. Try toppling it with gunfire. So what if you staggered me?
See how I stack up the hits?
These guys are weird though. Like, why do you have a horn for a head?
I did my part.
I know.
A horn that shoots bubbles, no less.
That did something. Try toppling it with gunfire. Myopic screen.
Yeah, just that one option in the menu stopped us from
What the?
dying a most painful death.
That did something. Try toppling it with gunfire.
We're getting all the achievements. Okay, what else is aggroed? We don't need to kill that, so let's just run until it leaves us alone. There's more stuff back here we gotta do? Confused now. But we had everything over here. Apparently not. I guess this is the part 2 for the quest.
It begins.
Game on. Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Just wanting us to kill like one of everything in the area, I guess.
Iron prison. Furious blast.
Today I work, so can I get my skull? I can get my skull.
Atomic hit.
Arcing horde. First, switching to my skull. It's no use.
If I kept Lizelle in the party, then she could have had a skull too, and this would have been even easier.
Firing all round. Now get her. Overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's much more damage.
Getting close. One after another.
I know.
Heads
Arcing
up.
horde. Too
I
easy.
think there's just 2 of these guys, and there's another one right here.
Close quarters.
Decoy round.
Me.
Take this.
Furious blast.
I'll blast a hole right through him.
Rising blaze.
No use. Get him.
Superior decoy round.
I figured you'd win.
I guess I'm on the right team.
Yeah, we got a few new items. Hopefully that's all we need to do. Now, I bet there's gonna be one big guy here, probably, isn't there? No, just a little guy.
Move in for a melee strike. We can do some real damage.
You need me to kill way too many things for this quest.
Firing all round.
Superior decoy round.
Overwhelmed.
Damn, I'm good at this.
Guess the guy just really doesn't want me going to bed.
Fire the horde. I figured you'd win.
There we go. Looks like that was the last one.
Well, that takes care of that. Today was easy street. Didn't know I was in the company of a master. How useful. Let me see. I'd say 4 fingers of scotch, give or take.
Huh?
Hey, why the scowl? That's a lot. You have any idea how hard it is to make good booze here on Mira? It's the most precious thing we got. Well, after the Lifehold Core. You should be proud. I'd work with you again any day. No question.
Yeah, I probably won't be using you too much, but sure.
And I'm happy to help out with your missions too. Anytime you see me hanging around the diner, hit me up.
And there, I think that's the last of the party members that we can get at this point of the game. Yeah, we got 5 that are still locked behind something. Story progress. But with that, I think that's a good place to end stream. Thank you everybody so much for watching and chatting. Next stream, probably not Thursday. I think I have a convention meeting then. But, so probably on the weekend, probably Sunday. Since Saturday I'll be joining Zare again for some more Sunderfolk. Let's see who we can raid. What's Mika doing? Yeah, no problem, Rezi. Sure, let's go raid Mika. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and I will see you all probably Sunday.